And I'm arresting you on suspicion of being involved in the importation of a controlled drug.
Why are you changing your story now?
Dallas Court in Salford is one of Britain's 14 immigration reporting centres. This is where illegal workers are asked to report, as well as foreign criminals and asylum seekers. Today is no ordinary day at the reporting centre. Immigration officers are plotting to arrest and deport a known sex offender. They watch him arrive on CCTV. His victim was a 12-year-old girl. He thinks he's here to report as usual.
There's several warnings, violence warnings against this young man, and it's part of the contingency plans that we have police officers present. Risk assessment dictates that police officers will be present on the day. But yeah, there are warning signs, so I've got to take the necessary measures to make sure that I'm safe and all the other staff are safe.
Playing it cool, they let him enter the building. Watching him closely, they are in no rush to make a move.
He'll go into the main reporting centre to sign on, as he does every single week. When he does, I'll go and I'll approach him then and just ask him to leave the reporting centre, and I'll bring him round to the detention room. He'll be allowed legal representation, he'll be allowed to phone his family. So, and that'll be it.
Fresh from prison, he's wearing a tag.
We're just going to go into the back office now and I'm going to take the tag off.
Okay.
All right. I've got some papers to serve and I want to explain them to you, but you'll be all right.
Officer Emmett is doing his best to keep the situation calm.
Let's have a seat in here, fella. Sit yourself down over here, young man.
Morning.
Sit yourself down. Which leg are you tagged on?
That one there.
That one. When you put your foot up there, to keep still. Take your foot. Right, I mean, obviously I've taken your tag off today. What I'm going to do is now is serve papers. I've been instructed to detain you today, pending your deportation from the United Kingdom. What's going to happen now is one of my colleagues is going to search you. You've been searched before. That's to ensure your safety and our safety. So could you just stand up, please?
Okay. Step away from this one. Put your hands up for me, thank you. No, you've got a necklace on you, nothing? Just pull your pockets out, that's it. That's it, thank you.
Do you understand what's happening? Yeah.
If it's possible to notify my legal representative.
I'll be doing that straight away. I'll be faxing everything that you've been told today and every form that you've had served on you today. I'll be faxing that in the next 5 minutes to your solicitor. Okay.
And is it possible to come or not? Because she's actually waiting for me.
Right. These gentlemen here will make that decision.
Where is she?
She's at home.
She's at home?
Yes.
We'll allow that, Gaz.
I have no objection to
okay.
that.
Okay, yeah, Gaz. Have you got a number for phone?
As soon as I get a movement, mate, I'll get it back on. Yes, hello, Mum. Sit down. Can you sit down, please? Yes, Mum, sit down.
No. Sure.
Okay, I want you to sign in today.
So 2 numbers.
And detaining me. They're about to take me to London now.
Right, fella.
He served the full 4 years of his prison term. His deportation is the final part of his sentence. The Nigerian sex offender has been held in a London detention centre for a week. Today, he's being deported. No one is taking any risks. 4 security guards will escort him all the way to Lagos.
Can we just come through that area there and into that search room, please?
In 2007, over 4,000 serious criminals, including murderers, sex offenders and drug dealers, were deported from Britain. On arrival in Lagos, the security guards will hand him over to the Nigerian authorities. Heathrow is the world's busiest international airport. The immigration teams are often given advance warning of travellers who may have something to hide. Chief Immigration Officer Matt Dyson has just received some intelligence about a passenger expected from Miami. He's put Officer Lisa Lee on the case.
The records show he has been issued 2 British passports in the last 7 years in this identity.
Yep.
But
Okay.
a Jamaican national submitting the same photographs, in other words, would have been with the same person,
Yeah.
was landed as a visitor in a different identity in 2001.
All right then.
Okay, if I give
Yep.
you this,
Yep.
it's background information.
Okay.
The Miami flight has landed, and Officer Lee takes up position, ready to stop the Jamaican man with a suspected fake passport.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. How are you today?
Good.
It's the passenger she's been waiting for.
Where do you live in the UK, sir?
In Bristol.
Okay, sir. I just need to have a quick look at your passport, okay?
No problem. I've been going through for the past 3 days.
Oh, have you? Okay. Won't take a minute.
No problem. That's
All
the
right.
same thing I went through in Miami.
Oh, did you? Oh, dear. It's not your lucky travel then, is it?
Officer Lee plays it cool. She doesn't want the man to think this is anything more than a routine check.
You've been there on holiday?
I was in Trinidad first. Barbados.
Trinidad first, Barbados. You've had a long journey then, haven't you?
The
You've been out there
passenger's
for
trip
hockey?
to London via Trinidad, Barbados
You have a
and
nice
Miami
time?
has taken nearly 3 days.
Okay, so what I'd ask you to do, please, just for a moment, can you just take a seat down there for me, please? And we'll be back with you as soon as possible. All right? We're just going to go down and have a look through your bags then. All right?
If he's obtained British passports fraudulently, it's actually quite serious. That's a prosecution matter. We may just look to refuse and remove, because that might be the more sensible option. But again, we can't make a call on that until we find out what's going on.
His route to London is one often used by drug traffickers. It makes Chief Dyson suspect there may be more to this case than just a fake passport.
I'm also a bit concerned that he might be involved in other activities, and a good check in customs would give us a bit of a pointer on that one.
A good check starts with his luggage.
Do you have the ticket? Oh,
Because
you've
of
got
the
the
serious
your ticket?
nature of this
You had your
investigation,
boarding
they
card?
brought in a customs officer to conduct the search. Finally, the customs officer finds something. The passenger is carrying too much booze.
Point out you are 1 litre over your allowance, but because you've been delayed here, it's a gesture of goodwill that you take that. Okay? Pleasure, sir. Alright.
What next, sir?
Okay, you'll come follow me back upstairs, sir. Nothing found in the bags. They've swabbed them, nothing. No evidence of carrying drugs or having had them in his bags recently.
The passenger's
Okay, so
bags
just
may
follow
be
me for a
clear,
second.
but there is still the matter of his
Thank you very
passport.
What we need to do is just check the background of your passport.
What is the problem?
The problem is we just need to check into the background of your passport, that's all, as I explained to you. Just general inquiries, all right? And just make some
Again,
inquiries.
Officer Lee is careful
okay,
not to
so you know
arouse
what's
his
happening,
suspicion
all right?
that this is
While we
anything
do that,
more
it's
than
preferable that
routine.
you sit here. There's a...
She goes to see her boss for an update.
I've spoken to prosecution unit. They want to prosecute
Okay,
in this case, so we need to keep our input to a minimum.
to a minimum.
They're going to want details recorded, file making up,
Yeah,
and then they're going to get him arrested.
okay,
So they're going to arrange for some uniforms to come over and take him away.
okay.
Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
All right?
The man will be arrested for having a false passport. But Officer Lee doesn't want to tell him just yet.
What's going to happen now is I need to take your fingerprints, okay? All right, the sooner we get it done, the quicker we can get on.
Next, Officer Lee will take the investigation further. A medical check.
Okay, sir, can you follow me? Because we just need to get you looked at by our doctor. Because we're holding you up, we need to make sure you're fit and healthy. He's going to have to go to the Port Medical Inspector for an X-ray to check that he hasn't swallowed anything. Customs didn't have enough grounds to do an intimate search or an X-ray. Because we're detaining him, we have to make sure he's medically fit. So we do have the authority to take an X-ray. Great, thank you. Come with me, sir. PMI have just X-rayed him.
Yep.
There is something in his bowel.
It looks like the Jamaican will be here for some time.
What we've got here again is, you can see here, I think that's a little cluster actually because of the viewpoint.
Yep.
Over here, here, and here, very, very tightly
Yeah, there's
packed
one there,
together.
look, as well.
Yep, this area here is excess gas which is being produced by holding this stuff
An X-ray taken at the airport reveals the man has suspicious packages in his stomach.
The doctor is 99% sure that the objects in the passenger's lower intestine are foreign objects. So the officers from Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs are going to go and speak to him now. Mr. Martin, would you come out, please?
Now, the doctor feels that there are foreign objects in your body system. We have no alternative, I'm afraid, and I'm arresting you on suspicion of being involved in the importation of a controlled drug. I must caution you that you do not have to say anything, but if you fail to mention when questioned something that you later rely on in court.
Because this is not a unique occurrence here at Heathrow, Customs have installed a special drugs toilet that will collect the evidence.
Once we've identified smugglers with packages of drugs concealed internally, we escort them to facilities like this. They sit on the toilet area up there. They pass the packages through. Then we'll switch the water on and we will generally clean the packages like that. We put the packages in the jar and then these are secured away as evidence.
If he's found to be smuggling drugs, then it's a whole new ballgame. He'll enter a kind of a different area of prosecution, and that will take the lead, particularly if he's swallowed them, because there's a health risk there. So he'll be observed by customs until he passes them.
During the course of the day, after 2 sittings, 96 packets of cocaine were recovered.
I would imagine there was a sense of relief, though, because he knew he'd been found out. He knew there was no escape, and he probably just thought, I want to get rid of what's in there, because who knows what could have happened to him if one of them had burst or something.
If just one of the packets had burst, it would have been enough to kill him. The man pleaded guilty to drug smuggling and travelling on a false passport. He was sentenced to 6.5 years in prison, after which he will be deported back to Jamaica. Today, immigration officer Vicky Lacey and her team are hitting North Greenwich Tube Station, where they will stop and investigate anyone they suspect of committing immigration offences.
The whole idea of having arrest-trained immigration officers on the street is still very new, and I don't think the majority of the public are aware of our role and what we are doing.
Hello, sir. I'm from the UK Border Agency. Can you tell me what country you come from?
Hi. What did you say your wife's name was?
Are you lawfully in the country? Are you lawfully present in this country?
Yeah.
What permission have you been given to stay in this country? You have EU? How did you get EU national? Because you were married to, or you are married to?
EU national.
You're married to an EU national. Where's your wife from?
France.
From France. Where's your wife now?
I was in France.
Right, can you just have a word with my colleagues, please?
Stand over here for us.
Got a runner.
Stop struggling! Please, stay on the front. Excuse me. Stop! It's not a criminal. No, move away. It's not a criminal. It's not a criminal. No, I'm not going to move away. There's a camera there. It's not a criminal. Move away. Don't touch me. Go and control your body. It's not a station. People are carrying knives on the street. You're not catching them. People are trying to make life better for themselves.
We're under arrest for suspicion of entry on the UK on an immigration offence. You do not have to say anything. But in my arm, you defeat if you do not mention when question something you later on in court. Anything you do say, maybe give me an evidence. Do you understand that?
Okay, it's no response.
I have to shout because I'm paid. You guys come to Africa, do whatever you want to do. Don't talk to me like that. What do you mean? Don't talk to me. I'm not a criminal. I'm only talking about rights.
Tell me why you ran.
Sorry?
Why did you run? If you're not a criminal.
Go and catch my boss.
You catch your bus. You're good. Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
a criminal.
Shuffle back, yeah, and lean against the wall.
I beg your pardon. For what? Hold on. Calm down. What's the problem? Relax. What? What's that for?
Put your hand. No. Give your hand. Give your hand now, boss. I will use this on you, yeah? Put your hand down.
The guy was getting very aggressive, hands in my face. If I didn't do something then, he could have ended up hitting me. I don't get paid enough for that. Where's my guy that I've nicked now?
Officer Lacey is with the man who tried to stop the arrest.
Do you know that guy?
I don't know.
You don't know him? Right, okay. Next time you see someone having a little altercation, if you don't know the reasons behind it, don't get involved, okay? We'll let him go now, take his details and send it off to the local police station. We obviously created a lot of interest from the public. Some people giving us a round of applause, other people thought it was morally wrong, but we're here to do a job, so we do what we're told to do.
Officers questioned the suspected illegal immigrant tried to escape.
No. Because you ran away from us. We told you who we were and you ran away from us. All right? Is that it or what? That's the reason why you're under arrest. Oh, God. All right, once if you can establish to us who you are and if you've got a legitimate reason to be in this country, then you'll be released. This is, I don't know. I don't understand. Well, might have taken to the van.
Is that the runner? Yeah. Got the keys.
As well.
I'm just going to put you in here, yeah?
No, this is not fair.
Stand, mind your head, mind your head, yeah?
Front left-hand seat.
Front seat, left-hand side. If he was running from the police would do the same thing. We have to do the same thing. Now question him again to find out his identity and his status.
Do you know what he's got? I'll show you what he's got, mate.
I was married to a French girl.
You're married to a French girl? All right, well, first of all, what I'm going to do is find out whether that story's correct, yeah? All right, and then we'll take it from there.
This guy tried to run away from the scene, so we want to just check his details.
The gentleman was given 5 years to remain in the country because he was married to a French national, but we think that has now expired, his EU residency.
Expiry 25th of October 2005 for that application. It extended the condition, but it expired in 2005.
So he's an overstay.
Yeah.
As the man should no longer be in the UK, a date has been set for his return to Nigeria. He has since appealed against this, and his case is yet to be heard.
In Hampshire, Officer Simone Shepherd and her enforcement team have one more surprise visit to make before the day is over.
Off we go. Yeah.
They have intelligence that a pizza shop in Southampton is employing illegal workers. Officers make sure no one uses the roof as a way of escape.
Yeah, all clear. Doesn't appear to be anybody back at the moment.
In the shop, the manager and one employee are happy to admit they work there.
Come through there, please.
But there's a third man in the kitchen, and the boss is quick to make excuses for him.
Yeah, you just wash your hands.
I know, but he needs to come out now. All right.
The sink he's washing his hands in is full of meat, so the team want to know if he's entitled to work in the UK.
The last 3 years, I lived in this country about 5 years.
But when did you claim asylum?
2004.
2004. Okay, well, so hopefully we can check all this out, so bear with me.
The man is from Afghanistan and claims to be legitimately in the UK as an asylum seeker.
Yeah. The last 3 years. Have you got just a number?
Yeah. Passport number?
Yeah.
Yep. Last year, sir.
The second worker is carrying a record of his passport number.
That address you've got there.
It confirms he is a naturalised British citizen. The manager's passport is in a room above the shop. It has a valid visa which confirms he has indefinite leave to remain in the UK.
Let's take you back downstairs.
This is not the first time the team have visited shops on this street. Their presence doesn't go unnoticed, and a crowd is gathering.
Access to the employment record.
I mean, we've been here now probably about 4 times, and every time we've come, we've made an arrest in the block. And I don't think today's going to be any different. So.
Just have a seat there for us.
If the man with his hands in the sink is in the UK illegally, his employer could face a fine of up to £10,000. This might explain why the manager is sticking to his story.
He just washed his hand.
No, there was meat in the sink as well. No. Why was he washing his hands then?
You told me earlier he was working here.
He's not working, yeah?
Why are you changing your story now?
A colleague of mine actually witnessed him washing meat in the kitchen area. The person who's been arrested.
He's just
No, he's actually been seen washing meat.
He's just washing your hand, that one.
The team believe the man is a worker. Now, checks reveal his claim for asylum was refused. He should have left the country. Instead, he has managed to keep a low profile until now.
I'm arresting you now as someone liable to be detained and removed from the UK. All your asylum's finished. We can now detain you to remove you from the United Kingdom. The fact that you haven't also complied with your reporting restrictions renders you liable for detention under the same power. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to search you, but we will do that through there, obviously, because there's quite a few people out there, so we'll try and keep it as low-key as we can. So if you will follow me through, and we'll just make sure you haven't got anything dangerous on you. Coming through, guys.
Today's operation is nearly over. It would seem that some members of the local community are keen to know the outcome.
But it's more just about out of curiosity, I think, at the moment, than anything more difficult than that. So I don't really have a big issue with the people outside. But then again, it takes one person to start agitating a little bit of things and get difficult.
Coming back through.
The raid has resulted in just one arrest, but that could still be bad news for the manager of the pizza shop.
Okay, this is a notice to you that you may be liable to a fine. You've got illegal workers here, okay?
Who's working here is illegal?
The man that was just put out in the van.
No, I told you he's not working.
Yeah, but 2 of my officers witnessed him out in your kitchen, unfortunately. Okay.
He's my friend.
But what will happen is this will go up to our people who deal with. Listen to what I'm saying a moment.
I can't sign it,
you don't have to. Let me finish.
Yeah. I can't. He's not working. I can't sign this. There's nobody illegal working here. Okay. I'm not lying, yeah?
And there's your copy. Okay, I'll put refuse to sign at the bottom just so there's no misunderstandings, all right? All right, ready?
That's it. Okay, we're just going down here.
The worker, confirmed to be a failed asylum seeker, is removed on a flight back to Afghanistan. The manager of the pizza shop is served with a fine of £10,000.